Let's see your last set of contenders for 1 million VC.
Come here. Hey. Had to get that one, bro.
On the floor for the visitors, at power forward, let's meet the starters now.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K. And before we tip this one off, let's go to the sideline and see what David Aldridge has for us. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Devin Vassell. Collins is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell out there with Smith. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Davis. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Isaac outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Russell. The pass to LeBron. Here's Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. He's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
For the Lakers, Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Now, here is Smith, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Shoots from the line, and again, no good by the Lakers.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Smith. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Counted good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Now here's James. Smith outside. Lets the three fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Vassell with it. There's the triple. Dinwiddie's shot is off. An even 3-on-3 break. Russell passes to Smith. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarters for Los Angeles. Dinwiddie against Russell. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Vassell. Launches a three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now here's James. Pass to Russell. Davis up top. No one near him. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Dinwiddie kicks to Vassell. That one, no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Pass to James. Vanderbilt with it. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
How about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for San Antonio, trailing by 10. And here is Vassell. Smith with the defensive effort. Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. There's Russell with the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And that one, good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And there's the pass to Russell. Shoots over Vassell. Russell, no luck. San Antonio trails by 10. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Vassell. For the three. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Wembanyama. Hangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got it back down to single digits for San Antonio. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
And the basket by Johnson.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Smith outside. Passes to Hachimura. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. San Antonio trails by 6. Now here's Schroeder. Fires for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the pass to Olynyk. In the corner, Smith with it. Right side, Davis. Shoots over Duran. It's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Marquise Morris.
Smith for 3. Rebound by Okogie.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. They look strong here in the early going.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Morris, no good. Olynyk with the steal. Graham with the bucket.
Inside the paint, Graham fights hard for his shot. Able to overcome the defense there.
To the paint. He can't hit that time. Smith with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Graham. Six to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Graham's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I'm old and old school, but seeing the mid-range used by Graham, it illustrates there's still value in taking these shots.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Green is checked in for the Lakers.
Coming into the ball for your Lakers.
Covered by Smith. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. It's deflected. Over to the wing. Here's Schroeder. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Smith. Drops it in from 11 feet. 12 points for him.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Johnson outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Let's hear it for your Lakers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Collins is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Now here's LeBron. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. James has got his third basket of the night.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Graham against Dinwiddie. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. No question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hachimura is checked in for Green.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Lakers, Rui Hachimura.
Pass to Graham. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Los Angeles with another miss. The Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. Graham defending. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Give a big round of applause for your Lakers youth dance team.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Russell kicks to Hachimura. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Now, here's Vassell. He's tightly guarded. Wembanyama.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2, and it's Davis missing.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Russell. Back to Isaac. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The assist from...
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt checked in.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Lakers trail by 6. Ball stolen. Ball going up court. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Hachimura. Over Collins. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Timeout called the Lakers. On you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here is Vanderbilt after Jonathan Isaac hitting the three.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Lakers trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Russell with the three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kelly Olynyk checked in for James. And Smith subbed in for Devontae Green. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Russell. A nice shot by Sohan.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes it to Hachimura. Here's Smith trying to end the drought. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Intercepted. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Russell against Wesley. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and San Antonio has possession after Markieff Morris's miss.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here is Hachimura. Here's Smith. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Knocked loose. Lakers trail by 18. Russell kicks to Smith. Lets it go. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here he goes.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
exercising his authority.
Now the pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 5. No one covered. Sohan's got 5 points in the quarter.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas. You know what kind of heat that is.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Pass to Duran, and the layup falls. Duran's got his second basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Russell against Wesley. Pass to Okogie. And here is Wesley. Covered by Smith. Passes it to Sohan. Olynyk with the steal. Smith outside. Morris left side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he sinks the second. 5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Isaac. He can't get that one. And that concludes the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Checking out the Spurs. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, what I like.
And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Lakers have possession. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Smith is out there with Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you got to put a body on Davis when he goes up in the air, because if you don't, it's too late. You'll be Instagram.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's the pass to Vassell. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Russell kicks to Vanderbilt. Pass to Russell. Dinwiddie against Russell. Here's Vassell. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Smith, the pass to Russell. Dinwiddie against Smith. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Vassell. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Russell. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Devontae Graham's checked in for D'Angelo Russell.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Passes it to Vassell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Vassell's got 9 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Smith outside. Now here's Graham, covered by Vassell. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Vassell. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Smith scanning the floor. Isaac against LeBron. Graham. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Vassell. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Smith outside. Back to James. Loads it up for Davis. Can't finish off the line.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And Los Angeles with some changes. Olynyk comes in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Devontae Graham. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
It's time, everyone.
Kicks it out to Collins.
For your Laker girl.
Chalk up 2 there. Collins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to James. Near the 3-point line, it's Olynyk. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio leading by 20. Isaac passes to Collins, and he makes that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Davis. 12 points for him. To end the run, snatched away. Dinwiddie with it. Now Smith defending. Inside, Olynyk with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin. On and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated. But I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Using leverage and positioning to his advantage, Hachimura is able to knock the ball away from the opponent.
Back to Schroeder. Here's Okogie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Duran slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
He's covered by Hachimura. The layup off target. Shoots over Schroeder. Again, Los Angeles.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Hachimura. Kicks to Johnson. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Morris. Back to Hachimura. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Schroeder. The pass to Okogie. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Los Angeles ball.
1:58 left in the third. Russell passes to Hachimura. Now here is Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Pass to Okogie. Russell against Schroeder. Johnson outside. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here is Smith. He's got 21. Morris trying to free himself up, and it's Smith missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Hachimura, no good. Covered by Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Schroeder with the ball. And Duran slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Smith. Here's Olynyk. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Spurs, Isaac out there with Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Green, the pass to Graham. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Now, here's Isaac. Dinwiddie passes to Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama has got 25 points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Green against Isaac. Outside, Green, just 5 on the clock. Morris kicks to Green. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Vassell, the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside, Collins takes the 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Lamb. Not a lot of room. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's the 3. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Awaiting ball.
Here's Vassell and the powerful one-handed slam.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Pass to Graham. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Green dishes to Lamb. Green passes to Morris. 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Graham against Dinwiddie. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Lamb, good.
His rate of development and improvement has been steady. Lamb showing real toughness on these difficult finishes.
Here's Wembanyama. And here is Vassell. And they'll get another chance. The three-pointer no good. Dinwiddie against Graham. pass to Lamb. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Markieff Morris.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. The pass to Vassell. From downtown, Len grabs the board.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Sohan.
To the inside, Len, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Now, here's Vassell. Clock at 6. Wembanyama passes to Isaac. The three-pointer off the mark.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Green. Down low. And he uses the glass on the way.
High degree of difficulty there. Graham somehow stays locked in and focused, knocks down the shot.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Isaac. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Lakers. They've got an 8-0 run. Passes it to Len. The 3. The shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 assists. Here's Graham. He kicks to Len. Outside, Lamb. Now the pass to Graham. Green against Isaac. From 8, it's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wembanyama.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Well, that could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Back to Graham. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lamb passes to Len. Good job in the low post.
You know, this is an area Lamb must continue to improve his passing. And when he passes it like this, it helps out a lot.
Dinwiddie against Graham. From the arc. On the wing, Isaac. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And here is Green. after Jonathan Isaac hitting the three. 5 on the clock. Graham kicks to Green. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for San Antonio. And stolen by Graham.
Away team foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Graham against Wesley. Graham, the pass to Green. Kicks it to Lamb. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And the Spurs with possession after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
for the Spurs.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And the Spurs with possession here. After the basket by the Lakers. Puts up a 3. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Off target from three-point range. Wesley against Graham. Outside, Lamb. Fires from the wing. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this lead. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.